I've been healing, learning, experimenting with intentional detoxification for 13 years. I've tried dry fasting, juice fasting, monofruit cleanse, smoothie cleanse, different protocols like coffee enema, saltwater flushes, foot baths, detox baths, frequency devices, skin cleansing, infrared sauna, so many herbs, supplements, enzymes, MMS, hydrogen peroxide. I could go on and on. If you want to know the life-changing benefits that I've experienced through intentional detoxification and be infused with some inspiration and motivation to start your own detox journey, to transform into your most radiant self, full of vitality self, well, stay tuned. If you don't know me, my name is Laurence. I'm a detox and feminine energy coach, and I help women be their most radiant self. I'm also a projector 1-3 in human design. That means I love experimenting and guiding people. I am literally living my human design in this video. I love trying things, testing things. I've tried so many things over the past decade, and I love sharing my findings with you. I have a very sensitive and aware body, the emotional body, the physical body. Like, I know how something feels in my body very, very well. And I've tested so many things, and I want to share with anybody watching this on YouTube my findings. My friends always tell me that I give the best recommendation, and it's because of that. I try so many things, and I have a very sensitive body. So first, let's just make something clear. By intentional detoxification, I mean when you intentionally create space, optimize the environment inside your body to promote more detoxification capacity in your detox pathways in your body. The liver, the colon, the kidneys, the skin, the lungs, like your detox pathways, right? Our bodies don't need anything to detox. They're wired and built to detox. And so we are all on the same page here. I would like to share my radiant self framework. This came to me in a vision one night. That's how I see it in my own psyche. In order to be my most radiant self, which is my absolute passion, we need to address the emotional body, physical body, and energetic body. You want your emotional body to feel more openness in the heart space. You want your energetic body to feel aligned. You want your physical body to feel full of vitality. That's the goal here. It's always multi-body, multi-dimensional, multifaceted. It's never just one of the body. I think a big misconception in the health world is that detoxification only addresses the physical body, which is totally wrong. In my opinion, it addresses the emotional and energetic body as much as the physical, and they're also important, right? But the intention is what makes the whole difference. So, little story time. When I was 21 years old, I felt terribly ill. I had more than 25 different symptoms, from chronic constipation to chronic fatigue to hypothyroidism, bacterial infection, parasitic infection, blah, 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 blah. It was bad. For more than a year, I suffered with like 9 on 10 daily levels of pain, sometimes 12 on 10. And I was on a lot of medication, and I would be told to be on these medication forever, that it was the way to control my symptoms. But there was no real root cause healing of these symptoms. And that's when I decided to take charge of my health, educate myself, learn how to heal myself by myself, and that's when my journey started. There was a specific moment where I was hopeless. I was like, I'm never gonna get better. What's the point of doing this? Like, I'm in so much suffering, no solutions. And for the first time in my life, I got on my knees. That was in my living room in my Montreal Griffintown condo. I got on my knees and I prayed to God. I prayed to God for the first time in my life at 21. And I was like, if you help me heal, I promise I will create a life worth living, and I will help others on their own healing journey. And couple weeks later, I found this girl on YouTube named Brittany, who is a naturopath who had gone through her own set of health issues, and I booked a session with her, and she put me on my first real detox protocol, my first like a real thorough detox protocol. And within 2 weeks, I lost 12 pounds of water weight. Literally, inflammation was like, I was pooping water. It was like, it's like my whole body was deflating of the inflammation, and I felt hope for the first time in a long time. I was like, okay, this is not solving it all, but it's a step in the right direction, and it infused me with hope. And that's all I needed to keep going. So that was my first experience. And then I kept experimenting and kept going on my healing journey with other protocols. And over the years, I took breaks. I was doing this in phases on and off. There's no like quick magic pill that's like in 2 weeks you're at your absolute like highest level of vitality. It doesn't work like that. It's phases and cycles, and you live your life, right? I was not like obsessively doing detox for many years. I was living my life going in cycle. That's how I see it. Detox cycle, maintenance cycle. Live my life, have fun, enjoy, travel, and then okay, let's do detox cycle for 2 months or 2 weeks, or that's how I go about it. That's my philosophy about it. So overall, from like the journey I've been on the past decade, the life-changing benefits that I've experienced, they're hard to put into words. That's why I find this so hard. I hope I can transmit some of my passion through this video. But I've lived a complete transformation of my vitality. I came from couldn't get out of bed, literally, multiple days a week, so lethargic, complete brain fog, inflammation everywhere in my body. I don't even need coffee. I actually feel better just in my natural state. I don't even want stimulants. I was addicted to coffee back then. I have not taken any pills for, 8 years now, more than that. I feel so good. Deep sleep, clear skin, amazing digestion. My digestion is the first impacted when I live stress or emotional tightness, contraction in my life. That's where I feel it. My digestion is definitely the place that is the most sensitive in my body, that reacts like this as soon as I feel little contraction and stress in my life. But man, is my digestion so much better than it used to be. I didn't realize how all my life before starting this journey, I was always constipated, really. I just didn't know because I had always been that way. And that's a big aspect that I would love you to understand today, is that you don't know what you don't know. Maybe right now, the absolute level of vitality you felt is here. That's what you know. That's how you feel your best. But maybe it would be possible for you to have this level of vitality, but you don't know what you're missing out. You know what I mean? You don't know what you don't know, and you can apply this to everything in your life. To the opening of your heart, to the alignment energetically in your life. You don't know what you don't know. So when we explore all these things with an open mind, that there's more available to us, and there's always more available to us. Isn't it the most exciting thing? Like, humans are wired for growth. And to me, this gap is why we're here, to experience our best life, our most radiant self. Right? Another very important point is this whole journey has empowered myself so much. I used to feel so victimized by my pain or my symptoms or how I feel in my body, give my power to other people to help and fix me. Now I know what to do with whatever I experience in my body. I have my little essential oil pack that I travel with. I literally have something for everything in there, from like gum sensitivity to bleeding, to wound healing, to sunburn. Like, I can take care of myself. I got my herbs, my enzyme. I know how to fast whenever I want. Like, I have my tools and foundation to take care of myself physically, emotionally, energetically. Sure, I'll want some support from a mentor or a coach once in a while to upgrade, learn, go deeper. Of course. I'm all about getting all the support, but I feel empowered, and that is priceless. And I will say that's something all of my clients have told me, how more empowered they feel in their body and how to take care of themselves. They don't have to rely on external forces, testing, this, that. They're more connected to themselves, to their body, to how they feel. Another amazing benefit has been my channel. the opening of my channel, my intuition, every time I do juice fasting, my 5-day protocol down below, the level of clarity and opening that I feel just from me being by myself without anybody external, it reminds me of my own power. It is so empowering. I wish for everybody to experience this. You know, there's a reason why Jesus and spiritual leaders used to fast. They were doing water fast every year, sometimes extended water fast. Back then was not so much to detox from, you know, the microplastic and the pollution and the toxins and all that. Back then it was more for spiritual reasons, to get closer to God. That's why they were doing it. Detoxification is not something new. It's been here for thousands and thousands of years. It's not a trend, it's not a fad, it's deep grounded work. And I'm so passionate about it. And all these benefits gave me new reference point. You know, that you don't know what you don't know. It just gave me new reference point of what's possible with my spirit, with my intuition, with the energy in my body, with how my body moves every day. That is priceless. It truly changed my life in all the ways. And like, I'm gonna get emotional. I'm so grateful for Brittany that I met, for all the people on YouTube that I've watched their detox vlogs and felt so much inspiration from them. Like, thank you to all of them for opening my eyes, because it's been an amazing journey and I feel there's so much more available and possible, right? That's what's exciting. I could go on and on with the benefits, but I think that's enough. I think we brought the point home today. I would like to end with, this is available to anybody watching this. I am not special. All of my clients have experienced life-changing benefits, either from the 5-day detox or the 3-month mentorship experience. All of them, even the most skeptical ones. When you know how to go about it, you can experience life-changing benefits very quickly. I lost so much time doing the wrong things and unnecessary suffering. I've learned so much from my own mistakes. Now I know how to do it, and I love guiding people through doing it. All of them wish they had done this sooner. They truly didn't know what was possible. So if you haven't seen my 5-day detox vlog, I'll put the link in the description down below. Go watch it. If you've never done a fast, a detox, this is incredibly insightful on the emotional, energetic journey that a detox will bring you on and the benefits that you will experience through the detox. And if you want a 3-month transformation where we go all in together in your transformation to feeling more radiance and vitality in your body, to remembering your feminine essence, to feeling amazing in your energy, my Rooted and Radiant one-on-one mentorship is where it's at. That's where you'll experience the deepest transformation. This is a very intimate container. I go all in with you. We get super close. I have a client that lost 27 pounds in 3 months, ditched coffee dependency, deeper sleep, more energy, started a business, incredible clarity and intuition. Like, those benefits are all available to anyone doing this. It depends on your level of commitment and devotion, of course. But if you're interested in this mentorship, I'll put the link down below as well. And if you're thinking this is too much for you, that maybe you're not ready, I just want to say this is a highly customized program. It is tailored to you, your highest desires, your goals, where you're at. It is absolutely designed for you. That's the power of one-on-one, right? It's designed for you. For some people, it's more intense detox. For others, it's more feminine energy, slowing down, gut healing, hormones. It depends where you're at. So don't be scared. I am a soft, gentle, graceful woman, and I'm definitely very much like that with all of my clients. I absolutely love devoting myself to my clients. Like, I go all in. I only take a couple clients a month, but I go all in with you on your transformation. And it fills me with so much joy and fulfillment to do this. So if you feel called, link down below. And that's it. Thank you for being with me today. Hope I infused some inspiration and motivation into you.